Hi folks, sorry about today's video being on Wednesday and not Tuesday. Things have been crazy the last couple of weeks. Seems like can't catch a break one way or another. Anyways, I got a little bit of time this evening to do something with somebody here. Henry's going to gather heifers tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'll be able to show that to you guys or not. If I am, you'll see it Friday. If not, I wish I would have been able to. Luke, he don't need nothing done with him. Rush is on R&R. Oh, big butt here. You can see they're just chilling out on this hay bale. So I'm going to take Trapper right here, and we are going to saddle Trapper for the first time. Oh. Trapper's growing up quite nicely. Hey, you have to pay attention. No, you gotta come here. There you are. Stay here. One thing kind of nice about my current setup is the corrals I like to work horses in are not at my home place. So it kind of gets these young horses into the state of mind that, hey, I get in the trailer to go work, and kind of like a little miniature day of work. Hey, come here, young man, don't you walk off. So anyways, I'm gonna take a brush over. You can see that deal he had on his shoulder a while back's healing up. He's got a little bump there, a little bit of scar tissue. He'd been being a boy, that's what all this is. So you can see he's definitely got a good mind to him. He's gentle. Gosh, he's gentle. A little bit club-footed on the back end, but I've been working with that when I trim him. So anyways, we'll catch you guys over at the horse trailer. Hi, Monster. This evening we're being accompanied by my wife and little girl. The chickens are not going to work horses. Oh, Henry, you'll get to go tomorrow. Just the way I've had to shuffle vehicles around and make room, like the propane delivery truck was in here the other day. But anyways, the horse trailer is up here. Little Trapper, he don't seem to mind too much walking away from all the other horses. He just says, okay, I'll go with you wherever you ask. He's kind of an old soul. Now, he hasn't been in the trailer a ton of times. You remember me working with him last fall. But he gets in just like that. Anyways, I'm gonna tie him up in the front slot here. Yep, just like that, big guy, huh? Just like that. Anyways, I'll see you guys over at the corrals. Are you gonna help?
Yeah.
All right. So we're over here. You can hear Trapper's a little worked up. One thing I do like about having to go to a set of corrals, especially with these young horses, is that they get to be alone. There's nothing worse than getting a horse broken savvy on the place and then take them out by themselves the first time and they turn into a lunatic. Okay, bend around. So it's, you know, only for an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours tops, being alone. But at this age, it makes a big difference in how he sees being alone later in life. So I don't know as if I've ever had Trapper in the round pen. So his halter broke, of course. Hey. His halter broke, of course, but he doesn't have any idea what's going on in a round pen. He stay over there a minute. So I'm gonna take him over here. Very good. And I'll put him in the semi-round pen here. You guys remember this one? It's got two 90-degree corners in it, which of course is less than ideal, but it is what it is. And I'll let him mill around in here while I pack my saddle over. He can figure out the borders and munch on some salt grass or something like that, and kind of realize that it's not necessarily a horrible spot to be. It's good to have younger horses go through gates with you and all that. And he's only a yearling. He's about, let's see, 17 months old. So I won't be getting on him today. I don't believe in getting on him that young. By all means, he's big enough to, but remember, his joints are just as soft as any other yearlings. You guys have heard me talk about not riding him young before, and I really believe in that. So, hey. Thank you. So I'll just let him mill about in here for a minute or two. I'm gonna just run the camera continuous this evening here and not edit anything. I did that in a video I did a couple months ago with Rush, and you guys really said how you liked that, kind of to see the timing and the cadence of everything. So I'll do the same. But like I said, I'm just gonna let him mill about in there for a few minutes. Realize he's alone and that Brother Rush isn't gonna come save him. Hi, baby. Watch your fingers. Where are you going? Hi, Ollie. I'll be putting that 7/8 double rig on him. Last fall when I started Hot Lips, you guys saw me put my single rig on her. Well, I've got this saddle since then. Whoa, that's a scary one, huh? And the reason for putting the 7/8 double on Trapper is that Trapper will be for sale. And I realize not everybody out there rides in a single rig. And if he grows up to have a body like Rush does, he won't fit in that single rig all too well anyways. A saddle! How's your apple? Oh. That there. Now my lunge whip that I like to use, it got stepped on and broke. So I'll just grab a tracer here. Yeah, that'll work. I haven't even been roping the dummy lately. I've been so busy, or I got pretty sick there for a while. Had a really good stomach bug. Some sort of something, but ivermectin cured it, so. Yeah, you want me to rope you? Got him. we're gonna give Trapper a quick lesson in how to behave in a round pen. I mean, already thinks about comes up to me, so. This is my favorite day with horses, is day one in a round pen like this. Oh, you're just already gonna come up to me? How do you know how to do this already, bud? Okay, push out to this side though. That's why I cross them to Old Battle River Inc. We don't like to use the saying born broke, but they're as close to it as you're ever gonna get. This is his first time in the round pen. You guys can see just his disposition gives you all the right answers anyways. Okay. Now we're gonna see if you savvy pressure. Hey, come here. Hi. Hi. You don't get to turn your butt though, bud. Sorry. You don't get to turn your butt, Mr. Trapper. Step across to him again, ask him to come to me. Very good, Trapper. Very good. Hey. Come here. Yes, you're quite fine. You are quite fine. Well, I can touch you with this. It's all new to him. And get on that side of you. Flip it over your head. Okay, get this up there. Good. You're gonna be pretty easy about all this, aren't you? Just want to drive out, and all this is doing is pulling him around, which will translate real loosely into kind of a one rein stop. Not exactly, but bend him around. Good. So he don't really know to move out yet. I just want to make sure he understands pressure here and that he gives to it rather than fighting it. Because if he'll give to a little bit of pressure, especially up by his face, you can ride him. I ain't going to today. Good boy. Okay. And then we'll give him one of these. I hope he's gonna go that way. That's fine. Bring him across here. Make sure that this isn't anything scary. Oh, I've got a pickle. We're gonna have to think our way out of this one now. It wasn't bad. Okay. Oh, look at that. Very good, young man. Okay, come here now. Super easy. Look at you, Mr. Magoo. Oh, hi there, young man. You're pretty easy about all this. Okay, now for the fun part. You guys have heard me say before that I don't believe in running them into the ground to do anything with them, because then you don't have a broke horse, you have a tired horse, and nobody wants to wait for somebody to lunge their horses around for 45 minutes before they trot out in the morning. He needs to be able to compose himself fresh. You can see these little bit of running around he did there with nothing. He plays harder than that. Okay, I'm gonna clean up my work area here a little bit. If it was my buggy whip, I'd just leave it lay. But a rope kind of presents a little bit of a tangling hazard. Pretty simple. Never seen a saddle blanket before, have you? Like I say, my half drafts are just plumb easy to get along with. Very good, young man. Okay, now what you do from one side, of course, you do from the other. If he wants to move his feet a little bit, that's fine. Just keep your lead rope in the crook of your arm, like so. Be real careful not to pop him with stirrups or anything, but don't sugarcoat it, you know. Trap, we're gonna come out here, bud, and follow me. Okay, come across the other side here, get my lead rope where I want it, and we'll throw it up on this side. See? Okay. We're gonna do it again on this side. He kind of wanted to walk off there. I don't like to be right against a fence, because if there's me on one side and a fence on the other, he knows that fence isn't going to move and that he's got to come through me. Well, that's fine. Look, let's go back to square one on this side. See? We're kind of waking up here. You smell that? Quit. Use my elbow to make a brace there. Good. See? Good job, Trapper John. Come back over here now. I know it seems kind of ridiculous to make a point over throwing a saddle off this side. Ooh. But it'll pay dividends later in life. I'm gonna do that until he stands there flat-footed for it. Just like that. Okay. Now I know I gotta cinch this saddle way up. This is a borrowed saddle, which is why I have a billet on this side rather than my typical double latigo setup, which is okay. Make sure that that's up tight, that way you don't get a back foot through it. Back cinches are meant to be snug against the belly or even tight. They are not meant to be loose and flopping around. It's dangerous, it's unsightly, and it looks unkept. Okay, now excuse the sniffling, guys. I'll bring that across here. Now, I'll let you guys in on a secret here. Run that down through like so. It's not tight, you guys can see that. Secret with young colts, let's take it up all at once like that. That way, if he takes off right now, that saddle's tight, which he might do right here. Okay, you can see this doesn't fit him correctly at all, but for the purpose of what we're doing today, it'll be just fine. Of course, if I were to actually ride a horse this small, I would get a smaller cinch. Okay, this, I'm gonna take that right up to his belly there. It's as tight as that back cinch goes. See, there's no daylight. I'm gonna set my stirrup down. Set this old breast collar as tight as it'll go here also. Which, of course, on him, he's gonna be swimming in it. That's just fine. We can cheat it a little bit. Instead of just clipping that there, I'll just double it back right here. Get it to draw up around him like where it actually should. Okay. I'll clip this in where it would normally. Now on a lot touchier colt that I didn't trust, I wouldn't quite kneel down like this next to, but again, that's why I raise these half drafts, because they are gentle like this. Okay. Put that around there. Now all I'm gonna do is just back away from him. Take a spot over by the fence. I'll give him a minute here. If he doesn't untrack by himself, I'll go out and untrack him. But again, I don't want this to be a scary experience. Trapper is very much a woman's horse. He loves my wife. When he was, well, earlier this spring, so he was just about a year, he really wasn't the friendliest little horse. He wasn't mean or anything like that. He just wasn't overly friendly. And he got a bit of a bellyache one day. My wife went out and dosed him with some Banamine. And he realized that Banamine made his stomach feel better. And ever since then, he has been my wife's biggest fan. And he loves my little girl. So I think he's gonna end up being a woman's horse, which is why he's paying so much attention to them. But that's fine. He's relaxed enough to worry about them. And he's not panicked over this thing that's on his back right now. So I am gonna go to untracking him now. And I really don't care what he does here as long as he moves. Oh, but like I said, just as long as he moves here. He's got to feel that and hear it and realize it's going to flop all around and hit him in places. And I'm not gonna pick on him if he turns his butt to me or anything like that. All those 90-degree corners sure get a guy, don't they? Okay, I'll ask him to turn. A lot of times, on that first turn right there, that's when they'll come unstitched if they're gonna, because they have a big switch in their brain, one eye to the other, one direction to the other, move a little bit, saddle feels different this way, ropes on the outside versus the inside. Usually it's that first turn that'll get them, and real gentle colts like him can actually be the most dangerous, in that if that saddle scares him, he knows he can come to me for comfort, just like that Banamine earlier. He knows people are comfort, people are safe, so he might come to me to try to get away from that saddle. And you got to be on your feet then. You got to redirect him at the same time as you're moving out of his way. We'll switch him again here. Very good, Trapper. So you have to keep that in your mind, that even the gentle ones, when they get scared, just their size can be dangerous. Gosh, it's awfully hard to not get on him right now and just do a little bit with him, but it's best for him not to, and I'm going to do what's best for him at all times. So, okay, we'll see if he'll come to us here. Nope. I'll step in front of him. Hey, poop breaks don't count. So this whole day today is just about getting the saddle on him and letting him learn it's not a bad, scary thing. Okay, if he'll slow down and come to me. Excuse me. So he didn't come right to me there. He acknowledged that I asked. Come on, keep moving your feet. He acknowledged that I asked, but he didn't come right to me. He's still, excuse me, he is still computing in his brain this new thing on his back. And we'll switch him around, go the other direction here. Very good, young man. Which is fine. I want to give him all the time he needs. You'll see one of these times I'll step in front of him like that, and I'll ask him to come to me like that, and he'll just drop his head and walk right to me. And that's when I know that his brain has gone down all the paths it needs to about this saddle being on his back. A little bit of a lick lip there, good sign. We'll just take some pressure off him here, see what he does. I know your girls are out there, huh? Another panel, step right in there. You still want to keep feeling it? That's fine. Not in a hurry, bud. Oh, Baker's doing good after having her leg amputated. She's still on kennel rest and still healing right now, but she's just as smiley as she ever was. Got a pretty good disposition. A little hard-headed, a little stubborn. Definitely her own dog. There it is. See that? Very good, young man. Very, very good. Now, part of me wants to go into teaching him how to bend off his halter and all that right here, but I don't want it to be too much for him in a day. It's not a race. Again, not in any futurities, not in any how fast can I teach a young horse to do something contests. So I'm just gonna work with the saddle day. Flop stirrups over, let them flop back. Good. Very good. See, we're out in the pen here, so if he feels that he needs to go somewhere because of something, he can. Okay, I'm going to take double this lead rope around now. Pull it through itself right here. And kind of just take some slack up right there. I'm going to take my last rope. I'm gonna just pull on him. Let him get used to those feels. And just off my hip, not a ton of pressure, but you can see he wants to pull him right there. I'm gonna let him. Oh, now he's rim fired himself. What's a grown horse gonna have to do here? Turn towards it, I'll release it. Good job, bud. Remember doing this earlier? Well, you're gonna have to give to it that way now. Very good, young man. Flip it around to this side. Pull on this side. You can see that saddle's not that tight, but it's okay. I'm kind of hoping he'll set himself up again here, but I don't think he's going to. Oh, now you're going to get yourself in trouble. It's on your tail. What are you going to do? Oh my goodness. That's why we do this stuff here. Oh, Trapper, you're never gonna make it at Cotton Rosser's place. You gotta give to it, remember? Hey, doofus. Okay, he gave to it, turn towards it right there. We'll pop it out and let it stop. Yeah, it's pretty good, huh, Bubba? See if we can get it around that side now. This rope's being a right-handed rope, it's not wanting to. I like to use an actual, like a forestry rope, a yacht braid or something for this, because it doesn't, well, it can be kinky. It doesn't have the tendencies in it. I can put it up around there. That's okay, bud. Now, of course, you get a rope under one's leg like that, they can't fix it themselves by traveling. But if you'll stand there, what we can do is teach him that we will help him. Very good, young man. All right. Well, now you got yourself in a real pickle, butthead. Hey. Yeah, come to me, I'll help you. See, he's looking for help here. I'll take this down. We'll see if he'll just pick that foot up. Very good. Ooh. Trapper. Hey, use your brain. Stand there. Just relax. See, I've kept a little bit of tension on it there. Okay. See? Let me help you, and you get out of those pickles. Okay, I do need to get him to give his hips to it this way yet before we call it good. So right here. Well, I'm not helping you this time. You gotta figure it out on your own. I mean, we literally did just teach him that. We did just teach him that we'll help him get out of pickles like that, so I can't be mad at him for asking me to help him out of another one. You didn't quite give to it the best though, bud. I'd like to see that a little bit better. He has an option here. That fence is going to help. Just keep pulling it. There, he gave. Not the best, but good enough. We'll take it for now. Well, that's all I'm going to do with him right now. Oh, bring him out in the middle here. One thing I do like to do, especially after you use a catch rope to add pressure, I like to rub all over him with that catch rope, because I don't ever want him thinking that one of these is scary. So I'll just take it, rub him all over. I know he likes his neck rubbed. Yes. Oh, goodness. Rub it all over your butt. Oh, yeah. See? Now, your lead rope here, right now I'm short enough. If he jumps forward, I can turn his head towards me, which will turn his butt away from me. Very good, young man. That'll protect you from getting kicked. Trap, I think we're going to call that a day for you. Now I'll just go to unsaddling him like a regular horse here. Undo this breast collar. And if you notice, I don't try and do anything soft. I just treat him like a broke horse. I flop it around and, you know, I'm not trying to sneak around him, because all you'll do then is you'll teach him that he needs to be snuck around, and you'll make a bad one of him. You just do things like you do on your 23-year-old bridle horse, and your colts will act a lot like your 23-year-old bridle horse a lot sooner than you would think. Flop that down, come around the other side of him, set my cinches. I'm gonna set this back to where it normally goes, that way next time I throw it on rush I don't wonder what's wrong with it. And it's just some extra something or others I could be doing here with Trapper, like this. And you can see he's not terribly concerned about it, never had a bad experience with it. Been hands-on with him from day one, pays its dividends right now. Just like that. Just gonna take my saddle off right here. Set it on the ground. Take his halter off. And walk away from him. I'm just gonna drop the whole mess right there. Now I'm gonna climb up on this fence and sit here just a few minutes. And if he wants to smell or inspect any of that, he can. I am gonna watch him here though, to make sure he doesn't go to pawing at it, especially being a friend of mine's saddle. I think you got bigger just from being saddled, Trapper. If he just walks off and goes to grazing or whatever, then I'll pack my saddle out. But I'm gonna let him get done with it first. I see he's just learning. Hey, that smells like me. It smells like Rush and Henry and like all your buddies, huh? Smells like Hot Lips. A lot of people don't give horses time to just be curious, and they are curious by nature. But just a little bit of time like this can go a long ways with how comfortable he is next time he sees that saddle. I've seen him grab the saddle pad and throw it on the ground, and I mean, you don't want to let him destroy anything. Oh, bumped it. But just let him be curious about it like that. One of the biggest injustices to a horse was when the Marlboro Company made pre-rolled cigarettes. And I don't mean that smoking's a good thing. I mean, a lot of guys will give a horse a 1 or 2 minute break now, about the time it takes to smoke a cigarette, versus having to roll that cigarette and then smoke it. It'd be a 5 or 10 minute break. And that 5 or 10 minute break in a lot of instances is better for a horse, especially in a moment like this where he's being curious and trying to learn what something new is. He's pretty comfortable with it, though. You can see how much he's letting his feet touch it. The only time I'll intervene with this, like I said, is if he starts to paw at that saddle or something like that. Or if he goes to grazing or whatever, then we'll just catch him and that'll be the end of the evening. But if he's going to stand here like this and think on it, I'm not going to get in his way. Learn a little bit more about it, process it, Martin Black really said it very, very well when he says you can't eat Thanksgiving dinner all in one bite. And every time he goes and smells that saddle pad and then picks his head up and stares off in the distance, he's thinking about it. You know, he's taking another bite of that dinner. He looks like he's really focusing on something out there, but I don't think he is personally. He's gonna stretch it, he's gonna pee right on my halter. Really appreciate that, bud. You have to put that on your face, you know. You're so majestic, Trapper. This is going on YouTube. You realize that, right? Thank you. Anyways, I think he's probably gonna... Well, maybe not. I think he's gonna lose interest in it, but... Yeah, he's gonna go to sniffing around it now. Oh, there's a new noise. Are y'all done? Yeah, I think you're about all done, bud. Whoa. Okay, Trapper. You did very good, young man. Anyways, guys, I'm just gonna catch him here. Try not to get horse pee all over me while I put his halter on. And load him in the trailer and call it a night. You did excellent. Appreciate you guys watching, and I hope the advice helps somebody. Make sure and check out herbucknevada.com. You can get you both of those ropes right there. The white one we used to rope him with is a tracer, and that turquoise colored one is a pit viper. And get them both there. Make sure and get a gram of protein per pound of body weight per day for feel your best and look your best and all that. You can get some protein supplementation at transparentlabs.com. Use the link below for 10% off. That 10% adds up over a couple months or a year. And of course, as always, guys, make sure and say thank you to Jesus this evening. We will see you guys on the next one. I forgot to mention, guys, if you... Oh, hush. If you are interested in breeding a half draft of your own, you can contact Wendy Deany at the Razor Glass Ranch. There's a link below for it to book a breeding to Battle River Inc. That's the stud that Trapper is by, or out of, however you say that. Mention that you saw my YouTube channel and book your breeding through my YouTube channel, and you will get a discounted rate. The more half drafts, the better. Alrighty, guys. Adios.